What's up, guys? Welcome back. So I just got done downloading all the new content for the PlayStation 5. The update makes the game look absolutely incredible. Uh, Very much worth the money. I kind of had a hassle with it because I had to transfer, my disc over, and changing it all to PlayStation 5 was kind of difficult. But we're here now. We're not going to be hopping in until DLC until Act 2. But we're going to continue finishing off the area that we're currently in, which is Act 1. You can see I did a fair amount of exploring around here. I saved some of the bigger areas, like the fallen outposts and the burned down logging base. I'm saving those for the playthrough, but I just went around kind of collecting some of the Inari shrines and the different places that you have to visit in order to 100% complete. So I'm going to be going for a 100% completion in this playthrough. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and start knocking off some side missions. I don't want to rush it. Game is not to be rushed. Just take my word for it. Do not rush through this game.
It's true. This was once a place of refuge. Now all who enter the forest are never seen again.
We're at war. People go missing.
But even the Mongols fear this place. Wait until nightfall, my lord. That's when death stalks the forest.
Alright, so we're going to be completing the Whisper in the Woods side quest. Pretty interesting, kind of a creepy setting. Bunch of haunted, or spirits haunting the forest.
Tonight you won't need to spin tales of murderous spirits.
I pray you are right, my lord.
While I was exploring, I did quite a bit of upgrading. So my Kenshi armor has been upgraded, and my Tadayori's armor and my longbow I did some upgrading with. So we kind of powered up a little bit, and we're going to continue doing so as we explore these areas. For right now, we're just going to follow the lamps. Searching the forest for spirits, I guess. Man, the update makes this game look crazy good. Let's go check out this house.
Someone lived here.
Oh, real quick. So I realized I was playing on lethal, but I also had the HUD on, and I don't like doing that. So we're going to turn the HUD off, make the game a little bit more difficult, more interesting. You got a forest that stood long before me and will stand long after I'm gone. The legend says that every tree is the spirit of a samurai who fell protecting the island. Are these whispers that I hear? Are they crying out in pain, begging us to repay them for their sacrifice? Or are they trying to warn us of something and protect us even now? Alright, so there's some creepy stuff going on. Light lanterns, repair shrine, make an offering to the kami, ignore the voices, ignore the voices, ignore the voices. Okay, so some creepy stuff going on here.
Strange noises at night.
I've grown weary night after night. I hear their voices. Sometimes the whispers seem to come out on the winds from afar and barely reach my ears before they fade away. Other times they assault me and wake me up from my dreams as my heart pounds and every breath feels like a weight sits heavy on my chest. Tonight I'll stay awake. I'll follow the whispers. I'll find out what they wish to tell me. Alright, I guess we could just sleep here and then figure out what's going on. But we're going to continue exploring. So turning the HUD off basically makes it so that when you loot something, you pretty much have to actually look for it. You're not going to be able to see how much resolve you have all the time, or how many kills you have for your ghost streak. You're going to have to kind of intuitively know that stuff. So it makes the game a little bit more difficult, but my opinion, just having the HUD completely clear while you're playing makes it well worth the sacrifice of the HUD. I didn't do any missions while I was exploring, so I didn't miss any content for the walkthrough. So I just went around exploring and doing some resource dives. Alright.
There's someone else here. Maybe they got away.
Oh. Oh, the dogs are so bad in this game. Oh my goodness. I haven't fought anybody with the update yet, so I'm looking forward to my first fight with some Mongols.
Looks like he was trying to get away from someone.
They cut this dude's head off. That's rough. I would not want to be a caretaker here. Alright, so I don't see any more lanterns. Let's continue along the path. See what this dead samurai. There's a fire that was burning here. Another dead, decapitated guy. Almost wish you could use like a torch.
Cut made by a fine blade with unskilled hands. Murdered. The tales aren't completely false.
Alright, so there's a murderer in these woods. But is it the ghost of a samurai? Guess we'll find out. I honestly forgot exactly what happens in this quest line. I haven't done it in so long.
Campfire. Someone must be there.
Alright, campfire. Another guy.
The killer must be close.
Okay, so we're walking up on the killer soon.
Someone ran this way.
I gotta change the color of my weapon. That white is kind of conflicting with the whole ghost thing. Oh, there's people hanging from the trees.
This was staged to scare people away.
Following the tracks. It's kind of cool to take this mission slow. Look how great the game looks. I mean, jeez Louise. This is well worth waiting a year for. You could tell the amount of effort that they put in just every detail. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can take all these guys out. Oh, there's some new kill animations. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so satisfying. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to utilize our blowgun. Boop. Take this guy out. Did he run? This guy ran. Alright.
Forest is safe. I should give the man by the road a new tale to tell.
These guys ran. Hey, that's crazy. I love the ghost armor, man. It freaks people out. I don't know where the other guy ran off to. I heard him. He said, show mercy. I was going to kill him, but I guess the job is done. So the blowgun basically is going to poison enemies, kind of send them into a frenzy, and they'll start swinging their blade. They'll start throwing up all over the place. It's pretty cool. But just another tool in the old rucksack for a ghost. You can kind of use it as a distraction. If you do it on an enemy that's far away, it'll kind of gather everyone up, and they won't really know what's going on, and then let you maneuver around without having to worry too much about being seen. Alright, it seems like the fog lifted a little bit, so I'll be able to see where we're going. And without the HUD, you're going to have to rely on your guiding wind, so just make sure you're always checking which direction you're moving in. Now, one thing I did recognize about the update is just how quickly you can fast travel. I mean, it's instantaneous on the PS5.
You survived the night.
Yes, I did.
And you have a new tale to tell. Murderous bandits once made the sacred forest their home, but the spirits of the samurai who protect these woods were angered. The last warrior of Clan Sakai heard their anguished howls.
You rid the forest of the killers, and the spirits of the fallen samurai were grateful. A good story.
So a little side note, when we went to go pick up another, I had to go pick up another copy of the game in order to update it on the PS5. So originally when I bought Ghost of Tsushima, I was coming back from Syria, and I told my wife I really wanted it, but when I got back, my PlayStation Plus on my account was expired, and I wanted to hop into it like immediately, so I bought it on my son's account, not really thinking about it. We'll go ahead and head down here to do the value of sake, so we'll fast travel to the bamboo strike. But yeah, so I wasn't really thinking about the future too much, and I went and bought it on my son's account. Played it. You know, we both had a PlayStation 4 that we shared, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And then didn't really think of it too much after that. Well, a little bit further down the line, I ended up buying a PlayStation 5 and trying to transfer all my games over. At this point, I had re-updated my PlayStation Plus and all that good stuff. And Ghost of Tsushima was the only game that I could not access on my PlayStation 5 because it was on my son's account. So there's a way that you can link your PS4 with your PS5, and we did that. So I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, doing the walkthrough, and then bought the upgrade on my account on my PlayStation 5. But since the game originated on his account, it didn't upgrade to the PS5 version. So I had to go buy a used copy of the game, and they were sold out everywhere. So I went on a journey today to find it. But while I was out, I did show my wife the microphone at Best Buy that I wanted. So I planted that seed. So hopefully soon, keep at this for a little bit, you know, keep putting in progress, making sure this is something I really want to put some investment into, which, I mean, it is, but keep doing that. And after I get through one or two more birthdays for the kids, because those are coming up right around the corner, I'll be purchasing a new microphone, and quality of sound will be much better. So looking forward to that.
Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Tea. This is the famed Key Sake Brewery of Ozumu.
Please. This way.
All right, value of sake. Step number 1 in any invasion, save the beer. Oh man, they fixed the cape going through the armor. That's so nice. All right, so I have full ghost stance, and I have like 6 posture.
I couldn't speak freely out there. The Mongols might have overheard.
Let's see what she's got to talk about.
They've been drinking us dry.
I can't fault their taste. Key Sake is the pride of Tsushima.
Especially compared to that horse piss they drink.
I think it's mare's milk.
Is there a difference?
When are they coming back?
Soon.
Take your workers and hide. I'll deal with the Mongols.
All right, so we're going to deal with the Mongols here. Let's see what we got to do.
Need to find a good spot for an ambush.
Everyone, gather round. We need to get behind the brewery and stay out of sight.
Let's see, find an ambush spot.
Our relationship with the Mongols.
These bushes good? Yeah, here we go. And we slept here overnight. Alright, so what we're going to do here, just because I want to see what the combat feels like, we'll go ahead and pull out the new Kensi armor that we got. And we'll go with kunai. And is there any spear bros with them? No, it's just shield bro, so we'll go with the shield stance. And let's do our first standoff. This should be fun. I want to see what it looks like. Ready? And there's no prompt when you have no HUD, so it makes it a lot more cinematic. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That's exactly what the game should always look like. Alright, let's go. Come on, brother. Oh, it didn't make it any easier, though. Oh, man. Is there more? Whew! Where's this guy at? There he is. Come here, bro. Alright, so as you head further south, what I'm noticing on New Game is that the enemies get just a little bit tougher. So let's go ahead and pull out our Way of the Flame. That's super satisfying. Let's go get the archer. I don't use Way of the Flame very often just because I tend to try to play the game without using the samurai abilities too much. Let's go ahead and take out the archers real quick. Where they at? Where they at? There he is. Don't run. Don't run. Now we're using a lot of kunais because we're using the Kenshi armor, and the Kenshi armor makes kunais extremely powerful. There we go. Cut his arm off. Did we get both arms? Oh, just one. Alright, so combat remains the same, but it just feels much more rewarding. Kenshi armor is actually really nice. Didn't think about how strong it would be after I upgraded again, but those kunais are doing a lot of work.
When their men don't return.
Can you stay? You could drink as much sake as you like. It would be on the
I'm
house.
afraid you'll need to relocate.
I'd stay, 100%.
Try the Golden Temple in Ariake.
Call it a day.
Many have found refuge there.
Thank you, my lord.
There we go. Let's pull out the old sake. If anyone's never had sake before, it's a very interesting drink. It's not like most American liquors that you would find on a shelf, especially if you've been to places like Japan. Even in Korea, you can get a decent amount of sake, but Korea has its own beast, which would be soju. All right, let's go check out these locations here. Now, one thing I am not really liking is the fact that when I change outfits, it doesn't change the hat to match the outfit like it used to, and it's making me have to change my hat automatically. Let me see if I can. Your outfit can be customized to grant different perks and abilities. Yes, I know. Let's see. Is there any way to save this? No. What about accessories? Alright, so I guess we're just going to have to roll with changing the hat. But let's go check out what this undiscovered location is. It's not too far away. Putting on the traveler's armor so we can reveal more of the map as we go. So some of the upgrades on the PS5, you get the feedback on your controller now when you're playing. So whenever something is happening, like you're making contact in combat, stuff like that, on the old version, you didn't really get that much feedback on your controller. Now you get feedback at pretty much every point in the game. So super satisfying to get that feedback, to know, and it's almost like not noticeable until you get it. And then once you get it, it's something that you realize, like, how could I have been playing this whole time without it? Like right now the controller's vibrating because the wind is blowing and I'm stepping. It's a pretty awesome experience. Alright, Archer's Rise. I believe this is the location of one of our legendary quests. Am I here yet? No, what's going on? Maybe it's down there. Thought it would be up here. Yeah, this is the location that we're gonna come back to for one of the legendary quests that we'll do. I'll probably do an episode of legendary quests, just chaining them. That way they don't really interrupt the story flow, because they are pretty lengthy, so those will probably be their own episodes. Alright, let's follow the bird, because the bird knows what I'm looking for. That would be such a dangerous jump. Just a jump, do a 180 in midair and grab a rock. Oh, it's a hot spring. Alright, so the hot springs are going to be how you increase your health throughout the game. So every time you find a hot spring, you're going to sit here and meditate, think about life, and then whatever you meditate on doesn't matter. You'll still get the health bonus. So Jin's gonna drop Trow and cool off the old trouser snake, or warm it up, I guess. Let's think about Yuna.
Saved from the battlefield by a thief. What will my uncle think of Yuna?
Everybody enjoys looking at that, straight or not. Alright, so now I think, yeah, so I say we just keep hitting these areas until we get to the Broken Blacksmith quest. I think Blood on the Grass is the Ronin. Yeah, so we'll knock out Yuna's quest first, and then we'll go and talk to the Ronin. Now, the Ronin are going to be where you unlock the Ronin armor. And the Ronin armor, especially in your first playthrough, is going to be exceptional as far as choice of weapon, or choice of armor. The damage you get and the bonus to stealth, it kind of makes it like one of the best all-around sets in the game. It just doesn't really offer much in the way of defense, but offensively, it is incredibly strong. Alright, I'm going to probably have to pop ghost mode on these guys because I'm not wearing the right armor. Holy crap. And something tells me if I didn't go ghost mode here, I would take some damage and lose it, so you might as well throw it out there anyway. Gonna rescue this guy. Holy crap, this feels good. Alright, so this guy should either give us some information or some supplies.
The best day of my life, my lord.
I bet.
I'd be honored if you had this.
Thank you very much, sir. Alright, and now one small problem with the lack of HUD is you don't really get to see how much of something that you are looting. Although with loot, you don't get to see how much it is, but it really doesn't matter how much it is. In this game, you're going to want to loot everything. And eventually you'll just have enough. And the game will inform you when you have enough to upgrade the specific item that you want. Unless you're looking for something like steel or yew wood, then you can kind of try to single those things out by clearing villages and stuff. But in general, just passively picking up everything, you'll be able to upgrade your armor and weapons pretty successfully throughout the playthrough. Alright, there's a smoke billowing on the cloud over there. Alright, looks like we got a little Mongol outpost here. Let's see. Stone Arch Crossing. So, alright, we'll save this for the next episode as we continue to make our way south. We'll start off by clearing this area and then moving on down to Yuna. So, catch you guys on the next episode. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and I hope you're enjoying the new look. I mean, look at this game. It looks absolutely beautiful. So we'll pick up right from here and go kill some Mongols in the next episode. Alright, take it easy, everyone.